Good morning, and welcome back to Jody Lewis Creations. In today's video, we are working on day 22 for our Creep on June series. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support. I love today's. Love it, love it, love it. I don't know where this is going to go. I told you at the end of yesterday's video, like, I'm not feeling 100% today. So hopefully what I want to do with this will translate. Okay. So we have deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there wandering, fearing, doubting, dreaming dreams no mortal ever dared to dream before. And I love this guy. Okay, so you guys know how I was super ecstatic about the little dancing skeleton girl in the tutu, and there's a reason you haven't seen her. That's all I'm going to say until I finish that. Well, I just gave it away. I didn't, because you don't know what happened. Okay, I'm going to cut these out. And then what I'm going to do is figure out, I'm going to back these flaps. I'm not going to cut this all apart like I did the last set like this. Well, I am going to cut this out and back it to this. I'm going to back these flaps and then figure out how we're going to use our King of the Souls on this tag. And yeah, kind of like Titanic, I'm the king of the world. Well, he's the king of the souls. So we're going to do something with this. I think I need to stamp out some skeleton heads, but these guys all look like they're smiling. Ooh, where's that? I don't even know if I have enough parts already cut out. This is my BB Craft set that I had gotten. If you guys were watching me back when I was doing the ambassador videos, this was one of the die cut sets that I had received from them. And oh my gosh, I love, love, love it. So, okay. And obviously I'm no longer doing those ambassador videos. So, okay. Oh yeah. Yes. And he's like, hey. And this guy's like, yo, what's up? So we're going to play with these. And we have all these arms and legs. I need to cut some more bodies. I did think about cutting some in like a file folder or something, so they kind of have that bone color and would stick off the page a little bit more. So I may do that. And then I will just put them in a separate bag in here. I don't know where they're at. I'll do that. It's later. We had lunch and we're watching the rain, and the rain just keeps developing like right where we are. It's crazy. It is foiling the man's plans for this afternoon. So I don't know what he's gonna do now. Okay, so I cut a bunch of these in this bone color. That was like, I don't know, that's a weird piece. But anyway, they are smiling, so I want some that don't look like they're smiling. He's like, this guy's like, I like big, and I cannot lie. But anyway, don't mind me. Okay, so what I'm thinking I want to do is just, I want to ink these like they've been down here for a while. I thought about crackle stamping on the ones that, excuse me, we used for this. I'm wondering if I want to do that. Would that be something? Where's the one that was smiling? I could test it on the smiling dude and see how I feel about that. Or test it on the back of one. That might be a better a better plan. But I could still do it on smiley face because, you know I'm not going to use him on this. Oh, it does make him look like he's been down there, the king of the souls, for like ages. Just gives a little bit more interest, like their skulls are cracking. He's been crack-a-lacking. All right. So we'll do a couple of these guys, I think. And then maybe we'll just do like some bones or something. Do I want two or just the one isn't? Maybe just the one is enough. And we need some body parts to go with him. Let's see. He could be like just sitting down here, hanging out. I don't know. Okay. I don't even know what I was saying or doing when I stopped filming a while ago. So we have, got to remember to do our words today too and start the new puzzle. Is this 21? Oh, I didn't do it for 21. JK, be right back. I have zero focus, so it doesn't help me when I do stuff like that for sure. Okay, so what I'm thinking is he's like falling down into the dark depths of where the King of the Souls keeps all of the souls. So he's falling. He's just free falling. He's on his way down. And so I've got his arms like he's got his arm out to catch himself. So I'm going to glue this down. I think it's going to be a fairly simple make today. I've been wanting to use some more skeletons, so hopefully we'll, start incorporating those into some of the pages that we have to finish. I've got some more in my drawer here that I kind of wanted to try to include if we could. And I definitely have some more of the quirky pieces, like when I was fussy cutting them and whatever sarcastic thing came to my head. So I want to definitely get some of those pieces made. So those will probably be like in, starting in like video 24, like the last of maybe the last week, we'll get some of those pieces made is what I'm kind of thinking. That's what's kind of rattling around in my head here. Let's get him glued on. I kind of feel like he needs, like maybe he's dropping something on his way down. I don't know what he would be dropping though. I have to get him on here just so, where this hand doesn't fit on here. Why am I gluing on top of my tag, you ask? I do not know what I don't know. I don't know, I'm telling you guys. Mess today. Okay, so put him up here. He's gonna have to completely dry, so that way when I can score him, so that way he will fold closed, because he's crossing over the fold, and I fear his finger and thumb are going to try to pop up because of where that is. Yeah, actually, it might be okay. Can I move it a little? Looky there. We could move it still. Come on, give me a little more. There we go. There we go. Just had to work it a little bit. Okay. So I finished listening to I had an audiobook I was listening to, and I finished it yesterday, and I don't know about the author. Like, it was the second one of hers that I've listened to, and I thought the first one was pretty good. And the one yesterday, like the way it ended, I was like, really? So I need a good book to listen to. I do better with listening to them because I can listen while I'm like working or doing other things, whereas just sitting and reading, I have difficulty doing that, So if you guys have good suggestions, I'm open. I do a lot of audiobooks, like when I mow or working in the yard, or even, like I said, doing chores. I like listening to them. Okay, I know he's like pretty, it almost blends into the background, but it's really just the nuance, that he's part of the souls. And now you're going to see his feet and wonder what is going on. That was probably really poor planning on my part, but it's okay. We won't tell. I've been moving this piece of black lace around on my table all morning, and do you think now I know what I did with it? No. Okay, I'm not going to worry about his feet hanging out for right now, because I think that they're so blended in, it doesn't even like hit you in the face, you know, because this pokes out a little bit too. Maybe I should have used this card a little bit differently, but that's okay. Like I said, not every day is going to be a make that you're like, oh my gosh, I love it so much, which I really wanted to play with this one, but I know it's my own state of mind right now. So I have this piece of almost like a velvet trim. It says like, I don't know, this is the size that was in my black trim bin. And I have this little belt buckle thingy that I've just looped my trim around the center bar and glued it. I was going to try to stitch it, but I still haven't fixed my sewing machine from yesterday. So anyway, I'm just going to wrap this around and bring this up and see where I need it to be for length, just to have it on here. I don't know yet where this piece is going to go. I'm sure that's not a surprise, right? But let's snuggle it down. Oh my gosh, that is going to be so fun in a Christmas journal. I need somebody to remind me to make a note of that. Okay, so I'm going to just, that does not want to stay in there very snug. It's okay. It's going to be fine. So I'm just going to, now I've got Santa's belt on my brain and I can't unsee it. And I do want to heat that, just very quickly heat it. Maybe. Oh my goodness. That drawer is out of control. How about not your hair? But I just want to very quickly heat the end of this to keep that hopefully from fraying. It just melted it. That's all. I mean, just that quickly. Yeah. And then it'll go back through here. So hopefully that'll keep it from fraying as it gets played with, which, you know, how many times is it really going to be done and undone? I don't know, but I feel better about it that way anyway. I hope that's long enough. Oy. Okay, so there is that piece. So what do we want to do with that piece? Actually, we could not do that. Did I stitch that pocket shut? I did. Just kidding. It's not going in that pocket. I glued my, or sewed that pocket shut. There's a few things I need to do, obviously, before the next video. Oh my word. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Do I want that in there? No. Okay, I have to find a home for this and then figure out what else we're gonna do. I pulled the belt off of it. It is too bulky. It wasn't going in any pocket nicely. I'm going to leave it here because I can come back to it if I want, but for right now I've put it in this pocket. And we need to actually glue this pocket down and do something with it. Because doing this with my hands just makes it that much more important, Jody. What about like the little lab rat? If we heat emboss that and put him on there, then he could like stick up, you know, maybe. There was a heart one too. Don't know if that one's out or not. I've got to clean up again. I can't believe how quickly my table gets like all messy, you guys. So messy. Oh, let's find a place for him. We'll come back to that page. He needs a home. Well, there was this guy. And there's not a guy anymore because I took care of him. He's unalived. Oh my goodness, don't mind me. Don't mind me. I want to put something like on this page, but I'm like, I don't want to cover like inside this. So I'm kind of like, what do I do with it? I'm not sure yet. So let's see. Do I want to put him on there or put him on here? I kind of like him on the black page. That is a possibility. It is possible. Ooh, no, I don't want him beside that guy. Okay. And that is a bulky piece. Some of these are just really bulky pieces. No, I think I like him better on the black. Ooh, ooh, do I like him there? That's a really good contrasting color. Yep, let's do it. Then I can stop moving him around on my table because I'm afraid I'm going to damage him. I am. I haven't done a ruffle, but that's okay because I haven't figured that out yet. No, I want him on here. On the blue or the black. Ooh, no. I still have to fix that page, and I keep saying that, but I know I'm going to fix it. I just have to do it. No, I think I like it. Okay. So, not that page. I think I just like it here. That's where we're going to put it. I'm going to stop moving it. I'm going to stop overthinking it. We're going to glue it down. And I'm just gluing it on the two sides so it can just be a tuck, a nice tuck. I am adding quite a bit of glue to it though because it's kind of a heavy piece. I'm sure it'll be fine, but I just worry about these things, you know? Okay, I'm gonna hold this down for a second and figure out what else we're going to do. Okay, I looked at tomorrow's page and I want to go ahead and move on to tomorrow. So our two words for today's June 22nd, words of spook word search are, the two words are cemetery and tombstone. Cemetery and tombstone. Excuse me. So those are the two words for today. And tomorrow's video is going to be the 23rd. I think my skeleton pocket is probably dried enough now. I can take my clips off of it. But yeah, I looked at the next page and I was like, oh, I have an idea. So I'd like to try to do that before the idea disappears in a Never Never Land and I never find it again. So anyway, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your support. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if this video is disjointed, I do apologize. I am just trying to get through today. So I will be back in just a few minutes to film episode 23 and see where we're at after that. I would like to get 24 done, but I just don't know if I can do it today. So, okay, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.